What's up, guys? Jeffrey here with Gray's Pressure Washing. We just pulled up to the job. Got a 2-story vinyl home to wash today. We're going to be doing a low pressure soft wash. The HOA sent them a letter mainly for all this green algae. Pretty filthy. So we're gonna get it cleaned up looking good. They said if they didn't get it done by today, they were gonna get a fine, so made sure to get them on schedule. We got a lot of green algae up here too. Some mold and mildew under the porch. Gonna soft wash all that. Got my water hooked up. About to fire up to 8 gallon a minute. Get it cleaned up. Alright, I just turned my chemical on, so it takes a minute to start pulling chemical. I've already pre-soaked the whole house. See, there's my soap right there. Low pressure. That's the power of 8 gallon a minute. I can shoot 2 stories with the fan tip on. Go ahead and hit all that from there so I don't have to walk under it. Soap always bottom to top. Time for the 2-story tip. A lot of green up there, so I want to make sure to coat that real good. This is called a J-Rod. It's got a shooter tip for 2-story, another 2-story tip, and then 2 fan tips. Makes it super fast to swap them. I also like the X-Jet M5 too. On to the dirtiest side now. All right, switching back to my 1-story tip. After we soak this side, we're going to give it about 5-10 minutes of dwell time, since it's not super hot out here. And then when we come back around, all this green algae will come right off and it'll be shiny. I pick sides, so I've done these 3 sides to basically the whole front of the house. And then I'll do the back side. If it was a hot summer day, I'd do 2 sides at once. We like to keep everything soaked up. Normally wouldn't spray this long, but it's super green. So I want to make sure I got a heavy coat on it. I used the Honda 4-gallon a minute for a long time and pulled the trigger on this 8-gallon a minute, and I'm glad I did. Spitting out twice the water, so super fast. It prevents me from ever really having to get on a ladder either. It's a brand new hose. This one's all twisted up, and I hooked it right up, didn't even straighten it out. All right, on to the back now. I should be able to hit all this with the fan tip. Yep. This side's done. Section at a time. Go ahead and hit this concrete for them, just kind of throw that in. That'll brighten it up. Last year we did this house and the one across the street. So that's how they heard about us. This green's loosening up for sure. Put another little coat on it. And when I come back around, it should be off. Go ahead and put another coat on here too before I turn the water back on. Because it was so green. Alright, just turn my soap off. Go ahead and wet these windows again so it don't dry. Alright guys, just finished up. It's looking great. They're super happy. Just paid. All this green algae is off. Still drying. It'll look even better when it dries. But yep, they're so happy they want me to come back next week and do the driveway. I'll get a video of that. On to the